All right, so here we're going to do a generic. Logs with base a. So a logarithm with base a of a positive number x denoted log base a of x is calculated as follows. Basically, if x is written as x equals a to the k, then we have this. And this goes back to what I was showing you before. So it's a to the k equals that. And that's what we have here. A to the k is equal to x. And so that's how we're going about this. So we can go either direction. And if we start with this, we can end up with this. Or if we start here, we can go back up to the exponent, okay? Now here, a has to be greater than 0, and it cannot equal 1. And k is going to be any real number. And then our x has to be a positive number. And so that's kind of what we have using just a log with a function base a. So that way we can do any base as long as we fit within these constraints. So looking at this one, now we're going to up to base 6, and here we're going to do base 3. So what we need to do is make 36 have a base 6. Well, what is that? Well, that's 6 squared. So now if we do that, what do we get? Well, that's going to be log base 6 of 6 squared. To bring down a 2, we get 2. Now what about 9? Well, 9 is going to be a 3 squared, but that's to the negative 2, so that's going to be 3 to the negative 4. So that looks like our answer is going to be probably a negative 4, because when we take log base 3 of 3 to the negative 4, we bring down that negative 4, and that's our answer. All right, so inverse properties for these with base A. So same kind of thing. Take our x down here. Log base a of a is 1, so x times 1 is x. And again, a and a, those have to be both the same. And then we have a to the log base a of x, that's x. And so that's one of those more that you have to memorize. This one's more that you've probably done it enough times. You've used this kind of equation just to bring it down, simplify it, and go from there. So the top one you'll probably end up doing no matter what. This bottom one is the one you probably have to memorize. All right, so here we have simplify each expression. So e to the ln of or ln of 6. All right, so again, ln is log base e of the 6, and so by definition, that's just going to be 6 because that's going to be e log base e of 6. So that's your answer is just 6. Now here we have 10 of log base 10 of 4x minus 16. So guess what? It's just going to give us 4x minus 16 because for all x greater than 4, we have that. It's true. And so that's going to be our answer. So the key is we have to stipulate x has to be greater than 4 because if it's not, then we can't take that log. So we have to start thinking about what would work and what wouldn't work in here. Because if we had a 3, that's going to give us a log of a negative. A log of a negative doesn't work. And so sometimes we have to put our constraints on here, and that's going to be what we have to do in this case. Now here, no matter what we use here, it's always going to work. All right, so hopefully that will get you started on this section.